Hey there, let me ask you this. How many hours did you spend this week just trying to keep your business organized, like switching between folders, updating spreadsheets, checking 5 different dashboards, only to realize your team is still asking, where are we on this project? If you are a founder or operations lead, you know the feeling. Your systems are scattered, your departments live in separate silos, and every update feels like detective work. Most teams spend more time managing work than actually doing it. There is no single source of truth, and before you realize it, your business runs on chaos instead of clarity. Now imagine if every department in your company, like your executive, your marketing, your sales, your admin, production, HR, operated inside one connected system. This is why we built exactly that on Monday.com, a complete business operating system built on Monday.com, a single workspace where every process, task, and metric lives together in perfect sync. So no more toggling between workspaces, no more manual updates or lost context. So everything your company does, plans, and measures is organized in one command center. The system runs entirely inside Monday Work Management, powered by its native automations, dashboards, and connected boards. Each department gets its own game plan board, the executive game plan for daily, weekly, monthly leadership tasks. Then you have your marketing and content game plan boards for campaign planning, ideas, and publishing calendars. Then you have your admin game plan board, you have your production game plan board, and similarly your sales game plan board. So every board is linked to each other, they talk to each other. Ideas approved in marketing move automatically into content. Projects pushed to construction update and live inside the production tracker. Leads from forms populate deal pipelines in real time. All powered by Monday's built-in automation. No third-party tools required. So here's how it all works together. First, we have the executive folder. Inside, we have the executive game plan board. This executive workspace drives leadership focus through game plans and daily stand-ups. So you have your executive tasks and other tasks as well. You define task types such as daily, weekly, monthly, one-off tasks, quarterly tasks, or yearly tasks. Then you define whether it is a one-off task or a recurring task. Then you have your other fields as well. Then you have your views like daily. Then you have yesterday's due, overdue tasks, weekly tasks. You have your monthly tasks, tasks by assignee, and all of those views. And you also have your automation, so it uses Monday's built-in native automation. You can automate the entire system instead of manually clicking and dragging items into a closed group. Then you have your other boards as well, daily stand-up, email management. You can manage everything inside this workspace. So let's talk about the most important parts, since there are a lot of things here. Here is your marketing folder. You have your marketing game plan board, so the marketing and content teams run calendars, campaigns, and idea pipelines with automation between boards, so you have the same views as the main table, daily tasks, weekly tasks, and you have your monthly on-off tasks, tasks by assignee, notes, and details. You have your automation here, and then you have your content game plan board where you can plan your content, and you have views like by month. You have your calendar view, campaign type view, by status view, and you also have another view like tasks by assignee. Then you also have an ideas board. So what it does is if you post an idea, whether it is related to marketing or content, and when it is approved, the automation automatically pushes that task to the marketing game plan board or content game plan board. So you have automation driving it here. And now let's go to the admin section. The admin game plan board is similar to the other game plan boards, and there is not much here other than the admin game plan board, business docs, and some other one-off tasks. Now let's go to the production game plan board. In the production game plan board, what we have here is built for a company that does construction type work. So the production game plan board is similar to the other game plan boards. Here, we also have another folder called client projects. You have your client projects, for example, a pool construction project. And these are templates. You can build a template very easy and quick. For example, if you do pool construction for many different clients, the tasks are similar and there might be dependencies. So then you can just create a template under client projects, like client name, pool construction template. If you go there, you will see all the tasks and they have dependencies too. We also have a button. If you push this, those tasks will be pushed to the production game plan board. And whenever a project is launched, if you change the status to something like push to construction, it will go to the construction tracker, which I will explain later. So you can also launch this from a client folder. You can create a folder and then you can launch it from your saved template. You can save this as a template, then launch it anytime. And we have other templates for client projects as well. So it is pretty easy. If you create a template, you can launch it. You do not have to build everything again. Then we have the job management folder. You have the construction tracker that I mentioned earlier. So here you can see all the construction projects, their status, client name, timeline, total budget, budget spent, budget status, whether it is over budget or under budget, and it is linked to vendors and subcontractors, which I will explain next. Then we have inventory management. If you have your own inventory needed for several types of projects, you can categorize them. You can also store manufacturer, supplier, and other related details here. So it will vary from business to business, but this is one example we built for a construction-related business. And then we have vendors and subcontractors. You will see the names of subcontractors and vendors, their rating, their cost, rate per hour, address, phone, email, insurance, and you can also link them to individual construction projects. So these are in the production space. Then we have our sales game plan board, similar to the production game plan board. Then you have your deal tracker. Here you can track your deals and which stage they are in. You can also link it to contacts, which I will show next. If you go to the contacts area, you will see all the lead information, their phone, email, and you can link them back to the deal tracker. From the deal tracker, if you click on a contact, you can see all their details here. So all these boards are fully connected, and you can see all this information without manually adding columns and details. There are also automations, so you can link one board to another. Then you have EOS. EOS is another major part of what we build. It is a large framework, so I will not go into deep detail. We have an EOS dashboard here. You can see the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, total rocks by department, rock status, total issues. This is a full system on its own. So let's move on to the team section that we have not covered yet. In the team workspace, you have your resource management board. Here, you control all your resources like tools, office supplies, digital assets, legal items, and everything else. Then you have your SOP board. You can store all your SOPs there. Then you have your HR department. In HR, you have your employee directory. You can show employees by card, by department, and by status, whether they are active or former employees. Then you have open positions. If you need a new employee, you can submit a request here. We already have a form set up, so a department head can fill it out and request a new hire. Then you have recruitment tracking, where you manage overall recruitment stages like new applicants, in progress, hired, or unqualified. All these fields are automated. You can see multiple automations running here. Then you have your employee onboarding stages: pre-arrival, first day, first week, first month, and fully onboarded. Next, you have your HR request portal. Employees can use a form to submit issues or requests, and HR can manage everything from the board. You have your leave request board, which also runs through a form. Employees submit leave requests, and you can see their name, department, and leave details. Also, you have your training board, which outlines training programs for new or existing employees, and you can link documents and files directly. Then you have sprints. Some companies run sprints, some don't. You can link sprints to other boards. For example, inside a game plan board, there is automation. If you assign a task to a specific sprint, like Sprint 44, that task moves automatically to the weekly sprint board. From there, you run your sprint, hold your stand-ups, discuss progress, and complete the work. So if I summarize the highlights of this entire system, it is a centralized headquarters with all projects, departments, and processes in one workspace. Automated workflows, native multi-automations moving tasks between boards instantly. You have smart dashboards, templates for every function, SOPs, and HR centers fully integrated. So in terms of key outcomes, every task, goal, and document lives in one clear structure. Teams always know who is responsible and what comes next. It saves over 10 hours each week that were previously lost to context switching. And in terms of scalability, the system grows effortlessly as new departments and projects are added. The result is that the company operates from clarity, not chaos. Leaders get real-time visibility, teams work in sync, and projects move from idea to execution without friction. New hires onboard faster, performance becomes measurable, and accountability is built in. This is not just a workspace, it is the backbone of the business. A complete business operating system built on Monday.com, designed to scale from day one. So if you found this helpful, follow Camel Tech for more system design insights. And if you would like us to build a similar scalable system for your company, visit our website and send us a message. Let's make your systems work for you, not the other way around. And thank you for watching.